Yasio, this is meowmurai. Let's check out Mindprober. Originally released in 1984, running on PC. Well, I guess it's running on DOS, but it was also released for the Commodore 64. Anyway, yeah, let's check this out. Okay. What we got here? Let's adjust the display. All right. The Mindprober can be displayed in full colors. However, if you use a black and white display monitor with your color graphics adapter, the quality of the display may suffer. To improve the display quality, just press Y to the next question, and the program will be configured to a black and white display. If you later decide to switch back to a color display, just press Y again. Do you want to change the display to color? Well, of course I do. Oh, wait. I think we're already on color. Color. All right, let's look at the instructions. Using the main menu. Using the main menu is extremely easy. To use the options 1, 2, 3, or 4, simply press the appropriately numbered keys at the top of your keyboard. The Mindprober will automatically take you to that section. If you accidentally select the wrong option, use the Q key to quit and return to the main menu. The following screens describe the main menu options. Option 1, Instructions. This option provides you with the help information you are now reading, in case you're wondering how you got here. For more detailed information concerning this option or any other aspect of the Mindprober, refer to your software instruction manual. Option 2, the Mindprober Assessment. The first time you choose Option 2 from the main menu, you will begin assessing the other person. This section includes a series of adjectives with which you will either agree or disagree. The Mindprober maintains a list of up to 8 people whom you may have assessed. When you select Option 2 from the main menu, the list will be displayed. You may choose to either change the adjectives about a person you have previously assessed or begin a new assessment. Option 3, Reporting the results. Once you have completed every item in the assessment, you are ready to receive a Mindprober report. Choosing Option 3 from the main menu will take you to the appropriate section of the program. The program will prepare a report using the answers you provided. You may have the report sent to your printer or to your screen. Depending on when you may be watching this, printers are things that used to print items on paper. And if you don't know what paper is, then maybe this is way too far in the future for you. If you choose, or way too far in the past for you. Option 4, Quit. If you choose Option 4 while the main menu is displayed, the program will ask you whether or not you wish to exit the Mindprober. Answering Y will return you to DOS. If you press N, you'll be returned to the main menu. Help and quit options. At any time while using the Mindprober, the H key can be used to get additional helpful information. This information will differ depending on which section of the Mindprober you are currently using. The Q key will allow you to quit and return to the main menu. All right, let's start assessing, shall we? Oh, that's right. I did start one of these. So, you know what? Let's do number 1 here. What is the sex of the subject? Well, unfortunately, the Mindprober will also be us. So we'll be the Mindprober and the subject. Male. How old is the subject? 18 or older, or under 18? Well, I unfortunately am 18 or older. Please enter the first and last name for your subject. Be sure to hit the return key to finish each name. Well. meowmurai Pernobi. That is my name. Assess the subject. Okay. We hit left or right to agree or disagree. So what's the first question? Talkative. Well, I think we know the answer to that one. Agree. Egotistical. Agree. Empathetic. Agree. Apprehensive. Yes. Unconventional. Yes. Kind? Well, I hope so. Rigid? No. Impatient. Agree. Sympathetic. Agree. Reserved. Disagree. Adventuresome. Agree. Uncaring. Disagree. Quiet. Disagree. Sarcastic. Agree. Concerned. Agree. Distant. Disagree. Competitive. Disagree. Apologetic. Disagree. Outgoing. Agree. Independent. Agree. Sensitive. Agree. Don't. I agree. Meek. Disagree. Meticulous. Agree. Suspicious. Disagree. Fun-loving. Agree. Help-seeking. Help-seeking. Disagree. I mean, unless I get stuck in a game, but I'm charitable. Agree. Neighborly. Disagree. I mean, I don't even know my neighbors, if I'm going to be honest with you. Achieving. Agree. Approval-seeking. Hardly. Self-blaming. Agree. Precise. Agree. Guarded. Not really. Carefree. Carefree is awful strong. Agree. Dependent. Disagree. Comforting. Agree. Affiliative. Affiliative. Oh, do I affiliate with a lot of things? I don't think so. Ambitious. Agree. Status conscious. Ha! Disagree. Humble. Disagree. Accurate. Agree. Defensive. Defensive. Disagree. Joking. Agree. Defenseless. Disagree. Consoling. Agree. Hospitable. Mostly agree. Goal-oriented. Agree. Seeks attention. Well, I am on YouTube. Agree. Obedient. Agree. Responsible. Agree. Wary. Wary. I mean, yes, for the most part. Playful. Yes. Trusting. Disagree. Protective. Agree. Loyal. Agree. Striving. Agree. Seeks recognition. Once again, I am on YouTube. Agree. Yielding. Do I yield in general? I do not. Tidy. Disagree. Secretive. Agree, although you kind of have to be in this day and age, really. Pleasure-seeking. Agree. Insecure. Disagree. I mean, I think we should just... That one should just be answered just by clicking male or female. Huh? Nurturing. I agree. Individualistic. Agree. Accomplishing. Agree. Socially striving. I am on YouTube. Agree. Well, now let's see what the report is like. Is it going to be accurate? I really hope not. Let's send that to the printer. Or no, we'll send it to the screen. Mr. MP is an exuberant person who likes to do things his own way. Oh, okay. It's already getting pretty accurate here. Whatever he does, it is carried out with a great deal of resolve. All right. I think the thing's got me pegged so far. Acquaintances who may like or dislike him would describe him in strong terms. Yeah. I have a number of X's, yes. There's no room for fence sitting with a person like Mr. MP. Yeah, well, YouTube comments certainly prove that. Mr. MP's restlessness does not promote enduring relationships. Mr. MP is likely to be the sort of companion who is always on the go, meeting new people or going to new places. If you are not willing to accompany him, he will probably go without you. Although he may be a very exciting companion, he does not specialize in creating long-term happiness or comfort in a relationship. Hey! Agree. He tends to demand more than he delivers in terms of security and faithfulness. Well, okay, now that one's way off. Way off. He does best in relationships that are superficial and not expected to last over the long haul. 1984. This thing is way too honest. Attitude towards work. Mr. P wants a challenge on the job. Mr. MP is the sort of person who will seek out new and exciting challenges. I mean, I actually never used to be that way, but after a while, I sort of had to adapt because the world was changing too quickly. I used to like things that were like totally stable all the time, and I could guarantee that I would do the same thing day after day. But then the world changed and moved at the pace of lightning striking the earth, so I had to adapt. And now I probably could never go back and do that kind of work again. He can become bored easily. I mean, I play Tetris. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. And needs a stimulating, varied work environment if he's going to be happy. I guess I run a variety channel. Expect him to set goals for himself that are high but within reach, even if they cause him lots of emotional distress. With people like Mr. MP, it is not so much the goal that's important, but being able to master a challenge. This thing really is a mind prober. Coping with stress. Mr. MP to be difficult to live with. I mean, my cat likes me. The ability to adjust well to stress is not likely to be part of Mr. MP's nature. Oh, okay. Wow, this one's really wrong. I wonder what I would have had to answer to get this right. Initially, he will try to present himself as completely in control and able to handle any difficulties. He may even go so far as to deny feeling any pressure. Underneath. This facade of composure, he will be extremely anxious and worried. As stress mounts, expect to see cracks in his coat of armor. I do have a set of armor. How does this thing know so much about me? He may become sarcastic or sullenly angry at a moment's notice, or you may find him doing rebellious or reckless things. Whatever his reaction, he can be a difficult person to be around during times of high stress. Yeah, wow, this one's actually off. I'm like so disturbingly calm during the highest stressed situations that it actually bothers people. Personal interests. Mr. MP may have unusual interests. What to tell? Whatever field Mr. MP's talents lead him to choose, he will bring spontaneity to all his pursuits. His rebellious side often propels him into finding his own special areas of interest instead of accepting traditional or conventional ideas or subjects. Okay. This mind prober must be a fan of my music. Mr. MP dislikes anything repetitious or too detailed. I don't know if I dislike anything too detailed. That's kind of a strange one. He can be a bundle of energy, ready to jump at the chance to try something new. Maybe bundle of energy is not the way I would express that, but I do like trying new things. Attitude towards sex. Yes, please. Mr. MP's sexual interests are unpredictable. Oh, okay. I can already tell this is wrong. Mr. MP's approach to sex may confuse you. Other than me wanting it all the time, I don't know what's really confusing about that. He is likely to be excited and confident one day and apprehensive and unsure of himself in the next. Relationships will probably be intense but short-lived. Okay. Yeah, you're giving me an attitude, Mr. Mindprober. He will often go overboard in what he does. He may alternate between preoccupation with outside interests and a high involvement in sexual activities. He doesn't quite know when to apply the brakes on anything he gets into. I mean, how are you supposed to get into it if you're always hitting the brakes? I don't really know. What makes Mr. MP tick? The trick to understanding Mr. MP is to remember that he is frequently drawn to ideas, people, or places that are extremely exciting. His restlessness gets the best of him if his environment is not stimulating. Mr. MP can be a difficult person to contend with because his sensation-seeking behavior often gets him into trouble. Oh, okay. I don't think I've gotten into trouble in decades, but he's prone to lose control of his emotions when his world becomes too hectic. Then he may become angry at those around him. Yes, that's me, Mr. Angry. Actually, that's true. Well, I mean, not really. For Mr. MP, being able to stand on his own 2 feet is extremely important. An independent person, he is not likely to ask others for personal favors, unless we're talking about sexual ones from the previous questionnaire. He just likes behaving in a helpless, ingratiating fashion. So that was it. That was the Mind Prober and evaluating meowmurai Pronobi. That's me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you at the next stream. Man, screw this program. It was almost right. Almost 100%. It was really close.